So first of all, it's very nice to see the full auditorium with all this energy for the starting of Design Thinking Week. For this year, we have put together 2 new features for the week. Normally, this is a week where you go through the design thinking process as an introduction, and we have some facilitators to help you go through it. This year, we will have the challenges that come from our Elisava entrepreneurs, which are at the MADE program. So this is one new thing that we have this year. And we have also invited some other challenges like Java Book, which is Richard that we have here, and the Tourism Agency of Catalonia, that I don't know if they arrived already there. Hello. And we have one student from the last semester's meeting that has an entrepreneurial project in Argentina. He will be connecting in a while. And you've seen already that we have introduced the e-learning platform that is somehow new to most of you, and the learning toolbox that is going to be explained by the learning toolbox guys here soon. So this is the intention of all this is that we want to provide like a learning environment that is ongoing, that is not attached to the classroom only, but that you can use at home, that you can use in your mobile phone, and all this is still in test, so this is a beta version, so all comments and feedback with solutions and ideas is welcome. And the Design Thinking Week this year is the space for that. So if all goes well, we will be using more e-learning platform, more of the apps, and more of these type of resources during the course and during the other events that we will be hosting. So first of all, I would like you to know our social media where we will be posting most of the documentation we all do. We will be posting pictures, we will be posting videos, we will be posting a lot of things at the Innovation Kitchen, on Facebook, Instagram, and that one is our hashtag for the week. So you can use it in your social media as well, so we can like connect online as well. And now, I know some of you have already been enjoying or struggling with the e-learning and the app. So we have Gilbert and Carlos from Learning Toolbox to give us like a very fast introduction. They will be with us during the afternoon, so you can just pay attention to the instructions, and then if you have some questions, you can just go through them. And so, welcome. You need a mic. Oh, you need to sit.
I need to sit down, okay. So I can't gesticulate a lot. Okay, hi, my name is Gilbert Peffer. I'm here with Carlos Martinez. We are here representing the Learning Toolbox app, which is an app for sharing, communicating, and learning. And it's a product that's developed by 2 startups. One startup we have in Germany, another one is in Holland, which is in the process of being set up. Okay, so I just wanted to very briefly go over the toolbox, how does it work? Okay, so on the left-hand side for the Design Thinking Week, what we have done is we have created a number of what we call stacks. They're basically small apps where you can share content. We have one principal stack, which is the one which says DTW 2018, where it says #1 there. All these apps you can find in the showcase. Later in the presentation there's a link, and also in your in the handout there's a link. All the challenges are represented by stacks, so we have 10 challenges. There's also a small e-poster that you found downstairs with a QR code. You can access the challenges via the QR code down there or through the main app. And then also for each facilitator, we have a stack where facilitators can also upload their content. Right, now what to do? What do you need to do? So one thing you need to do is when you open the main stack, DTW 18 Barcelona, tap on this star so that you can receive notifications that your facilitators will send you during your exercises and so on. Yeah. Another thing that you can do is add your names downstairs with Bolígrafo or whatever to the stack poster, the challenge poster. Then during the week, it would be great when you do all your exercises with your fantastic post-its and the diagrams you do and the infograms you do. Take pictures, and you can take pictures through this tile. When you click on the plus, you can take pictures or video or whatever, and then that's uploaded immediately to the Learning Toolbox. Or if you're on your computer, on your laptop, you can also open the stack, yeah, your challenge stack through the showcase, and then in the preview, you can basically open it as if it were on the mobile phone, and then you can also add content to it. So you can put documents in it, photos, videos, and so on. Okay, thank you for trying the Learning Toolbox in this new use case. So you're all guinea pigs, that's great. Thank you very much.
So for today, this is the first day. We will, some of you already know the design thinking process a little bit. We have 5 days for the week, and we will have 5 stages of the design thinking process. Today we will go into the introductions and the research part. So the first 2 hours we will be here. We will be having a couple of master classes on in research methodologies, how to develop research, how to research online, how to make interviews, and how to understand that concept that I know some of you have been already talking about, which is empathy. So now that you have chosen your challenges or the teams that you want to work with, the topic you want to work with, it will be like easier to focus and start researching. For the overview of the day, you have these in the e-learning. You have it in the app as well, so you can check every day what is going to happen during the day. But for today, we have more or less 2 master classes that are indicated below the overview of the workshop, which is what we're doing right now. One is taught by Gary van Vroken, that I don't know if I'm pronouncing well. I hope so. And the other one will be done by Katia Schimmel. Katia had a problem with the flight today. The flight got canceled, but we don't give up. So she's going to do the presentation via online, via Join Me, which is one of the apps that we use. And she's going to be with us tomorrow because she's being relocated to a flight tomorrow. So it's a pity because it would have been great to have her here with us to start. But the flight got canceled. She comes from Porto in Portugal. And unfortunately, this morning, the flight got canceled. So that's what we have. But we don't give up. So she's going to talk about the evolution of design thinking. And it's very interesting because she has created for her PhD research an interesting method with 6 steps and 6 stages. Then you have the, I skipped the presentation of the challenges, which is something that we're going to have after I finish going through the agenda of the day. You already know just the question about the challenge. The startups and entrepreneurs will come up here, and for 2 minutes they will give you a little more of that. They will tell you what the project is about, what the challenge is about, so you can start thinking about it. We will have one challenge that is going to happen online as well, because he's in Argentina, so we need to connect with him in a minute. And after that, we're going to do a little team building activity. This team building is a little bit to get your new teams for the week and to create a logo. That's the fun activity that Dora and Daniel will carry on. And after the break, then you will go for the break and have a couple of coffees or something. And after the break, we will move from here. We will move into room 2015 and 16. So we won't be here. After the break, you need to move to the classrooms that are on top of a cafeteria. Maybe some of you are familiar with it. Okay, and then we will start actually doing the research, collecting information, making interviews. The groups will split, and some of you will do net hunting, some of you will do ethnographic interviews, and we'll keep on working on that. You'll have an activity about how to conduct the field research, how to work with the information that you collect. And at the end of the day, we should have a little bit more of information about what you're going to do with the challenge, what the users or the stakeholders of a challenge may be expressing either directly or in social media. So that will be the end of the day today. We will be starting a little earlier tomorrow as well, so we can have more and more time, maybe 4:30 or maybe even before that, if you can arrive. Time is important because you will have a lot of work this week, and you will probably need to get together with your team of hours and work extra. So, okay. So now we will talk about the challenges that we have for the week. So I would like the entrepreneurs and Yababook and Agencia Catalana de Turismo to come up here, and one by one, 2 minutes, very short pitch. You introduce yourself, you talk about your challenge, and just a little information about it. Any volunteers? Okay.
Well, hello, I'm Richard. I'm founder and CEO of Yababook. Yababook is the first digital marketplace that is auctioning last-minute tables in the most exclusive and hardest-to-book restaurants in town. Well, today we're launching this prototype with 5 restaurants, but we have a challenge for you to help us to define the restaurant of the day. Restaurant of the day is a 3-minute clip video that have to be spread in the social networks. That the goal is to get the most traffic and a really high amount of mass critic of users in our marketplace, to have more competitive position and to negotiate with restaurants to add to our marketplace. So that's the challenge that we propose to all of you, and hope that you enjoy and help us out to launch this new prototype in our marketplace. Thanks.
I'm Paula. I'm from the Catalan Tourist Board. I'm working in the International Market Strategy Department. And our challenge is about our company. We are trying to change our company culture, and we would like to try to work. How it says. So we are trying to change from our model to a new model and work the projects through objectives. So this is our challenge, and that's all.
Hello everyone, my name is Santiago Ella. I used to work in a consultancy company for tech startups here in Barcelona, and since January this year I decided to merge to my biggest passion, that were entrepreneurship and languages, and I'm starting to develop a new startup, and that's how Linguarium was born. Mainly the situation was that mainly worldwide people is trying to learn languages not only to professional purposes, but only to travel and to get to learn new people and meet new people and learn a little bit more about the culture that they want to plan to travel where. And the main problem that is now in the current applications or platforms that exist is that they mainly lack of practicality in real context, or they have a lot of theory that people don't need when they only want to travel with this language, or they're not taking advantage of the similar background, that the intrinsic background of the languages they share from the historical past. So mainly what I'm doing is, as I start my company right now, I'm developing a methodology. That was the methodology I used to learn 4 languages, mainly Latin languages. But this methodology is trying to get systemized a system which can improve the language learning method. But as we know, applications has becoming obsolete more over the years with all the coming raising of new technologies. So the main 2 pillars of this application and the main 2 pillars of this challenge, in fact, is not only get based on the methodology that will be used, that I will further explain to those that are in my group, but which new technologies and what new edge technologies can be used that can also improve and enhance the method in which people can learn online new languages. And that will be all. Thanks so much.
Anyone from there to present the challenge?
Welcome to Barcelona, the city that has it all. The beach, impressive architecture, home of Gaudi, and most important, your new home. What? It's empty? No problem. Let me show you how Furnit can help you. We are a leasing furniture service for people relocating to this awesome city. First, just go to our website. Then, scroll and check all the packages available. Start by choosing the room you would like to furnish. There you will find a variety of packages that can fit your needs. Select the one you like the most, add it to your cart, and then just adapt it to the length of your contract in Barcelona. Confirm your selection and there you go. You just have to wait to receive the package of your choice. In case you have some doubts, feel free to contact us through email or through the online chat support available in our app. Now you can say it is your new home. Furnit. Stop buying, start renting.
Hello everyone, my name is Rodrigo. This is Andrea and Gina, and we're Fornit. It's, as you can see, a furniture leasing company, and our main challenge is how to get more customers and create a strategy to develop the retention for them. Like we wanted to be still in our company and keep renting our services, and of course also the additional services we have, such as cleaning and interior design stuff. So we want this strategy in order to increase our revenues, and that's it. Thank you.
Hello, everybody. I'm Victor, and this is Felix. And we're both quite into action sports. I like to surf and skate, and Felix like to cycle and ski. And but during our sports, even though we really like them, we've seen a lot of problems and difficulties around the sport, like finding new spots or traveling with our gear.
And we believe that lots of these problems can be solved by just simply bringing these like-minded people together. So we're starting an app which builds a community around all of this problem, and by engaging these like-minded people.
Yes, and so currently we are building an MVP specifically for surfers within Spain. And so the challenge now we are having is to put this community feel within this app for these surfers.
So the
So
question is
help
how
us,
we're building this community.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh God, this moves. Hello everyone, we're Hannah and Irene, and we're from Powerful, and Powerful enables the digital nomad and the working traveler to keep his daily work-life balance in check. We're currently developing an app and a website to be able to enable the digital nomad to book gyms, work and meeting spaces in a city.
And we want to do this by allowing them to pay for
the conference will begin when the next party joins.
Okay, so we want to enable them to be able to pay for these spaces for what they use, so per hour or per minute. And our current challenge is, how do we start building a community for this group of digital nomads and traveling professionals that come to Barcelona and that can benefit from our idea?
Hello, I'm Jane. I'm from China, and it's to open an organic Chinese cafe, which combine Western cafe culture, tea time, and Chinese herbal treatment together. And the challenge is how I combine the popular cafe culture and also the popular Chinese herbal treatment together. Thank you.
There's one from Argentina.
Ah, okay.
But he's trying to connect.
Hello?
Yeah.
Hello, everyone. My name is Dennis, and my partner will be here shortly. Our company is called Mainly Basic, and it's an e-commerce and application for a subscription box for basic clothing. In our box, there will be 3 boxers, 3 t-shirts, and 3 socks. And men can order these boxes and have them delivered to their doorsteps. And they can order them periodically, so every 3 months, every 2 months, or every 4 months. And so, yeah, they can have them delivered to their doorstep, and then after that, we can take the used ones and have them recycled. Thank you.
You will now be placed into the conference.
And here we have the next challenge comes from Argentina. He's going to be working with you online. His name is Lautaro. Lautaro, are you there?
Hi, you listen me?
Yeah, we can hear you. And see you and see your desktop.
You can see me?
We can see your desktop.
Okay. I don't see everyone. Hi to everyone. Hello. Well, I don't have the presentation in PowerPoint. I have my paper here. Here digamos, en castellano, para presentar mejor mi proyecto. Well, if I can start, Jorge?
Yeah. You need to.
Okay.
Yeah, you can present now. Everybody's watching.
Okay. Okay, well, my name is Lautaro Martinez Colpati. I live in Buenos Aires, Argentina. My English is not very fluent, but I will try to do my best. Let me tell you that the last semester I attended the postgraduate course in cool hunting in Elisava with Jorge and his team. Besides, I have a degree in marketing and I complete the postgraduate course in digital marketing and e-commerce. As a professional, I have been working 13 years in commercial and marketing areas in the automotive industry, focused on truck and buses markets. In the light of this experience, I am searching the way for innovate in the market to give higher value to the carriers and customers. One of the potential paths was to narrow the gap in the digitalization of the sector. This is how Comunidad Transportista emerged. A startup focused on the commercial vehicle sectors and as a solution to these issues, to that issue. The idea is to generate a digital ecosystem that gives to the user the possibility of being part of a community, so they can be informed, interact, and be entertained, and do the business transparently from any corner of the country. For 2 years, we have launched this service in social media, Facebook and Instagram. So we already have more than 18 followers. And at this time, the MVP of the web platform is finished. So some truck and bus dealers are already testing it. So transporters and dealers can register in the platform and publish their vehicles for sale. Even though the project is at an early stage, we cannot stop thinking about the next strategic steps to follow. So we believe that the innovation must be a constant process for every move we perform. So the challenge we propose, or I propose, is how can we create a new business unit that add value to the community and sustainable income for the company. And this is the challenge for the teams.
Okay, great. Thank you very much. So, if by this point you already know the challenges, and you may want to, if you like, start now joining the challenges, putting your names in the app. I'll give you like 5 minutes or so to either change your. Oh, we have one challenge. That's true. We have one missing challenge in the bag. There you are.
So, hello, good afternoon. We're Daisy and Ivana, and we're Salted Caramel.
And first of all, I'm sure we all in this room enjoy traveling. That's not a big finding, especially nowadays when we're all craving the coolest Instagram picture, the most enviable experience, and blah, blah, blah. But behind that hype, there's a whole network of people that's working to make that fun happen. And that's why we want to provide creative consultancy for companies within the luxury hospitality industry in Mallorca for starting.
Yeah, so our expertise will be focused on branding and guest experience. And during this week, we would like to work on a challenge, which is about designing a framework which can measure the awesomeness of the brand, meaning that we would like to include within these parameters such as the online reputation, but also how effective are the operations, revenue growth, etc. Okay. Yeah, so you're all welcome to join us on a journey for shaping the brands of the future.
Good. So those are the challenges for the week now. I think we're complete. So we can have 5 minutes. We are a little bit ahead on time, so we can have 5-10 minutes so you can check the blogs. I don't know if you noticed that inside the app you have the links to each one of the challenges blog, so you can explore it. And if you want to locate yourself in a challenge, you just have to take your own picture and put yourself on that.
There is one party in the conference. You will now be placed into the conference.
Any app questions? They are the guys.
It's concerning the arrangement of the groups. You're both in
You can be both in Quiver. Only Fernet that are 4, you need to send 2 people out because you will be like, ¿Tú tienes algo, un teléfono de Gary o un WhatsApp? No, yo tampoco, no aparece. Quiero matar a Gary. No, ya le envié un correo hace una hora. No, y le envié el Facilitators Agenda y no respondió nada.